city. I know I still have Necrovision and Greeks and also what was her name? Senua Sacrifice, I think Hellblade. Yeah, all these games I have to finish, but I got the request for this one, so this one is it. Originally I didn't want to stream this game. I even made some progress, but the Epic Store proved to be absolutely incompetent again, and their idea of cloud saves is they are not going to save anything for you in cloud. So as I bought some new hardware, I suddenly have to start over because my saves are gone. They are somewhere on my old hard disk, I guess, which I cannot slum into my motherboard anymore. So as of now I cannot reach my save games, so I have to start over. So you all can thank Epic for suffering through this stream for me now. I'm not going to comment on what this game is. Like, if you don't know, were you living under the rock or something? Because this was one of the biggest Lovecraftian themed game that came out, and its competition, the Call of Cthulhu remake, man, it was like okay, but this is better in my opinion. More gameplay, not a walking simulator. So let's start into it. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, I like the name Reed, by the way. I think Jonathan Reed from the Vampire was one of my most favorite characters. As you requested, I've researched the outburst of hysteria and vision in the city of Oakmont. Mass. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. Vanderberg is like... it's a nice surname. Reminds me of Witcher series. They're like one of the witches, magicians, whatever you call them, was Vandenberg. Was it Yennefer, maybe? I think it was her. I believe these are the game tips, so we're going to skip those. Hello, boys. And they are all dead and misfigured, of course they are. I'm trying not to talk much, not to interrupt the cutscene. I had a few comments on mine, but Doesn't matter. First aid kit and brick. I have a brick. Okay. Maybe it's good that I'm starting over because I haven't played for so long that I have no idea how to play this game. What do we have here? Okay, so that's not how to open stuff. That's not how to open stuff either. What do you want from me? Oh, there we go. Alright. Nice. What can I do with a brick then? Have a brick, alright. Oh, I can throw the brick. Anyone wanna get bricked? Maybe? Oh, we have lovely, lovely ladies. I'm pretty sure I made comments on those my first playthrough as well. I hope I'm just not too annoying with what I've done in my first playthrough and that sort of stuff. Looks like a solid gun though. Remember, kids, do not point it barrel directly to your head. It's nicely looking, but it's like, looks solid. It looks it had something.
Hope I never have to use it. But something tells me I will.
I mean, you've used it plenty of times, considering how scratched all over the surface it is. It's not polished gun, but I guess it's a solid one. So. Dear we have been reading this one. Casebook. Press C to activate D for more information. Alright, casebook, blah blah, I don't need this right now. This is not an action game, by the way. It has an action in it with a slight role-playing game elements, but it's more like murder mystery, sort of detective work, investigation.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Monolith National Park, Oakmont. And there is a tent. He's waiting for you, yeah, sure. And there is a tent.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
In the middle of the monoliths. That's amazing. Oh, I didn't catch these. So we have Gromer, the noble Dragonite. It's so stupid. I love it. And then we have, what is this? Like, use a torch against the leopard. And there's a native, Makumazan, Curse of the Were Jaguar. Of course, because werewolf would be too mainstream, they have to have Jaguar. Well, what's this? Evidence collected, and we have... How do I use my camera again? Alright. A photo trophy. Alright, let's see. Evidence. Let's see this. Evidence contains crucial information. Right? No! Show me evidence, for fuck's sake. Where is the evidence? Hello? Oh, there we go. Figure, mind. Amazing. I need evidence. Casebook, Frosty welcome, side cases, completed cases. Where is evidence? Photo, oh there it is. Photo of a trophy plate. A trophy plate with a strange fish. Looks very lifelike. Oh. Looks dead to me, to be honest. But alright then. Oakmont Line. Oakmont Shipping Cooperation. What is CO? Not cooperation. Corporation. That's the word I want. Anyway, do I have everything? I have my camera, I have my gun, I guess. Yeah, I have only 6 bullets though. Hello?
Now get out! Now get out! Now get out! Now get out!
So it's just too funny. Cannot smack you, can I? Space to
At
climb.
last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service.
I mean,
I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Much
you're a
obliged,
detective. You should have
Mr. Van
anticipated
Berg.
that this somebody is
I
greeting
guess I
you.
didn't expect
It's
you
going to be the
meet so
guy.
early.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Alright. What's the deal with the city about my problem? Nice suit. Yeah, let's compliment his suit, because that's like... Compliment man's suit is your top priority, even if the building is on fire.
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
Exactly my
I
words.
take it you're
sir.
a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Now, about my problem, because I don't give a damn about this city, that's not why I came here, but I don't like main protagonist posture. Like, with his little hands in front of him, he looks like an awkward Tyrannosaurus or something. It's stupid, really.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has
graphic art
dedicated
style
a
is
lot
not
of time and effort to
overly
investigate
realistic.
the city.
It reminds me
Alas,
kind of
I
games
feel he
like
has a more pressing matter on his
Dishonored,
hands.
with his quirky like models that look slightly like caricatures of themselves. So why is Robert Throgmorton? What's the deal with the city?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out in the crowd.
I need somewhere to stay. What's Robert Throgmorton like? Throgmorton. Throgmorton. What's Robert? That's just a stupid name. I'm sorry. So what's the deal with the city? I'm going to finally ask this.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
The flood. Let's investigate the flood.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say
Can
I
we go to the
rather
menu,
like it,
right?
Despite
I really need voices slightly higher.
you know?
Alright. I need somewhere to stay.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't
I
judge
saw
a book
Devil's
by
Reef
its
in my
cover.
vision, though. How do I get to Devil's Reef?
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
What else did you mark on the map?
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Alright. What do you do here?
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it you will. Like with a teleportation spell. Yeah, because you are most likely... Okay, don't drop into the water, that would be a bad idea. Let's try to talk
We'll
to him
meet
again.
again, Mr.
Alright, on that. That's a huge squid you have lying here. And now we have like two-dimensional barrels. Okay, the town is filthy. I'll leave it at that, I guess. I cannot go up, I think. Can go up here though. We have a fan of the tattoos right here. Let's try to talk to them.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Okay. Wait, is this alive too? What the hell is this grab? This is stuff of nightmares. Guys, you need the deratizator or something. Titania.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Clever reference. But I need... Right, so music needs to go a little down and the voices needs to go all the way up because it's like only when I would be able to hear anything.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
I don't know, maybe the green slime? Albert Throgmorton's will. I hope someone finds this. My name is Albert Throgmorton. Seriously, why do these apes have such stupid names? Throgmorton. Who the hell calls himself Throgmorton? I'm going to call it Troglodyte from now on. So, my name is Albert Troglodyte, and this is my will. I want to warn you. Don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable. We should never have done that. How convenient that the only crucial information is unreadable. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor Unreadable, I fear that will become of me. I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Unreadable. The cycle goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Unreadable. In the end, it comes. That's pretty nice lyrics, mate. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. Unreadable. He's here. Your father is here? Oh, like Cthulhu is here? Or who is here? Hello.
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
Think I could hear newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Alright. Thank you for your insight. So, this happens if I go into water, right? There will be like... something hunting me soon. If I go too far. Yep, it's hurting me. Oh my god. Some fucking eels or something. They took away a piece of my health. Oh no. I like the parkour in this game. You cannot jump, but you can for sure... No entry, private property. You can for sure climb over stuff. That's enough for exploration, I mean. only to a certain degree, I see. Come on, climb over. This is a firefighter truck, right? Look at me, walking on the fence, literally. I cannot climb this though. What's in here? Come on, show me your secrets. Wait, where's my camera? Let's do some selfies, right? I cannot take selfies. Oh my god, I totally missed the date. What date is it? Let's check. So maybe we have some letters, but oh, no dates though.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Your features are unusual. That's one way to put that he is a fucking ape.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood
ape
flows through our
wings.
veins. My
Look at
father
me, I'm a
united
fucking
with a certain
chimpanzee.
royal family, which has blessed all our offspring
Monkey
with
King, I'm going to
these
call you Wukong from now on.
exquisite features.
Yeah, quite exquisite. What happened to your son? What do you know about the visions?
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
I just told you I'm a
Like
private
I
eye.
said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers, mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells, they are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouther-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the
I
expedition,
didn't have option to
Albert
leave the
was found on
conversation,
the
so
shore
keep
in
your
a
stupid
lifeboat.
comments in
These
your pocket.
fishermen supposedly brought him to the house,
Oh, I love
and then
it,
left to
by the
call
way.
me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. Was standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
I think I've already seen the lifeboat though.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
New Mind Palace clue. Alright. I don't see much. I see something in here. Alright, let's go in. Toggle flashlight. Why not?
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Why is everything so filthy in this city though?
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Yeah, sure. Let's go looting. Why not? Alright, somebody was just gutting fish in here. They have herbs here. And not too much reef on the... Well, alright, there it is. What the fuck?
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. And he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will. Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
So
I
this is
can
Paul,
barely
huh?
recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
What the fuck? What? Sure, pull it. Pull the trigger, come on.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten
Why
to
so
a
suddenly
pulp.
my sanity dropped like this? Like, I don't understand.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Oh, can you shut the fuck up? I don't believe in visions anyway.
5 cards short of a full house.
There we go. There's something, come on.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulina,
Yeah, sure, cool language. Understandable as ever. Oh. We have a knife in here. Like it.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
It's a fish fillet knife, right?
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
So, this is the 30s, I guess, considering the Prohibition is still going.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Yeah. Literally a fish face. It's like funny that the ape is calling them fish face, and the fish faces are calling apes like, guys, you don't
So,
really...
that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
You don't really have to hold grudges against each other because you are all equally ugly, so... Can I take one of these harpoons? I'm sure they would be handy. More handy than my freaking shovel.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
this, ape face.
Alright, ape face, there we go. So he shot the ape face, I guess. I don't know what's happening here. Seems like somebody is throwing a barrel. Could it be? What is his name? Could it be this guy? It certainly looks like that. So he did kill Paul after all. Oh, that's interesting. Second clue is here, right?
Yeah, run!
Right, he is literally going ape in here. Already shot a little. What's this?
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
So this is one.
Ah!
And
What?
three.
Take this. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
How do I fucking control this thing? So, with more of these things, so he returned unstable, right? So let's say that this one shot without warning and Albert then fled. No, it's not correct. How? Oh my god. One fisherman is missing. Whatever.
My head. I still hear those voices. My head.
You
I
did
still hear
actually
those voices.
kill your pal, just saying.
There was a fierce fight here,
Alright.
but someone tried to flee.
Should I be using my inner eye then? Right, let's check the lifeboat first. This is probably going to be a waste of time, but wait, hell this. This is just way through eels that will eat me alive. There it is.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
I'm losing sanity, right? Just take it on, buddy. No?
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
I'm losing a lot of sun, to be honest. Just for being close to the helmet. I've already read the... Do you have any intel, guys? Hello?
Can't catch a mackerel since those
Yeah, I can hear
Innsmouters took over
newcomer.
the fishing business.
Bye. It's nice chatting with you. What's in here?
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
It was a good joke for the first time, you don't have to repeat it though. Out this way though? So do I have to...
Hey, knock it off!
I'm sorry, buddy.
What a drop!
Okay. just go insane if you are hitting innocent people, I guess. I don't really care, so let's just track this for some reason. This is where I was. What the hell are these guys? Seriously, they're fucking creepy. They're like squid red cat thing. Die, you stupid ugly thing. Alright, let's... I don't think I can, but look at him. Look at how ugly he is. What the fuck? Can't these places have normal looking rats? There's nothing in here. Nothing in here either. Hello.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
Praise the mighty sea. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have a praying mode, so...
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
Why would you even praise the sea? Just... It's stupid, it's just a bunch of water lying around. Okay, let's go to the mine palace then. I think... You want me to... sort this out, right? Sudden psychotic outbreak. And Louis shot without warning. No, that doesn't work. Alright. Throgmorton Innsmouth Fraud. That means... Alright. Albert Fred Lewis shot... One fisherman is missing. Albert and the fisherman named Louis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. Alright, so this is what I needed to do. Okay, so deductions. He returned unstable. Albert troglodyte spread some sort of psychotic influence which made everyone nearby suffer hysteria. Albert fled wounded. Okay, I don't have more clues to this. So I can track down Albert. Oh, wow. So he's walking here and somebody is chasing him. It's pointing this way. So this is what you meant when you were saying that you can see things that people usually don't. Because you have a freaking sixth sense to see ghosts and handprints.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
What kind of gun does he have, though? Like, if you have a revolver, it doesn't...
So the fisherman pursued Albert.
It doesn't drop
even
ammo.
let off a
like
few
this.
shots.
You would have to manually just open it and discharge the chamber on the ground. So maybe he has like something like repeating cold, like 1911, like I have or something. Is it even that kind of gun? I don't know what gun I have even. Let's check. Inventory. Pistol. Army issue Bolt M11. Easy to handle and to carry concealed. Private eyes, weapon of choice. Use 38 pistol rounds. What's Bolt 11? Is it a famous Colt 1911? Bolt M11, let's Google it. It found literal bolts. Thank you, Google. Yeah, it is the one I have. M1911. That's like the pistol that is famous from Mafia series as well. At least from the first one. Or maybe not, because the one I'm reading about is using 45 caliber bullets, not 38. So it's very similar gun, or not the same one. Say quite less effective, the one I have in this game, than the one I was talking about. But they're like the same brand, if I understand correctly.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
I guess you are old Billy, right? So douchebags are about blockading the road because I cannot go anywhere. Because the big shot son is missing. Where were the rounds then? What do we have here? Lootable object. Nice, metal scrap. Alright. Okay, let's go up. Let's follow the clues, that's what I do. Best private eye in the world because I have 6th sense. This is some heavy Assassin's Creed though. Let's loot this one. Nice. I got something, I don't know what.
There's something in the pocket.
Take it out then. Lois, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuss snooping about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people, and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week, and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. Right, Peter. Okay, let's steal this shit. Nothing upstairs, so let's go to the basement. Yay. Alright. Thank you.
The door won't budge.
There we go. And here's Albert. And there's not Albert. How did we learn to open doors? Like seriously? 15 experience points. Yeah, sure. Do we have any more of these guys in here? No. What is that? It has human arms, but that's about it. It's like, and if you are looking at it too long or staying around it, you're losing sanity. Because yeah, let's go crazy. This is a Lovecraft game. After all, so he got not only shot, he got even
one fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
How did he end up on the hooks? Like, did he get hooked and then shot in the head, or the other way around? Poor guy, though. It was his legacy. He was his ape prodigy. A little ape, son of the Monkey King. And now everything is lost. Troglodyte family will never be the same again. It's hard to take this game seriously if your main contact in this game is ape. Let's go to the Mine Palace. Lois may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was troglodyte rather than just drive him off. Bar owner is addicted to Louis. Albert was murdered. Wait, who is arrogant? The old ape? Yeah, well, he is arrogant, but still, this was his son. Seemed like a good guy, though. At least based on the writing he did. I've seen some strange creatures around. I find your son's will.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Yeah, you shouldn't be sending your kids on the cursed expedition. You know, it was cursed. Right, let's go. Your son was murdered. Just tell him this.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have
No,
bad
tell him
news.
that he was murdered straight away.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it.
Oh, don't worry. I took a photo.
No.
So you could believe it right away. I'm sorry for your loss. I've done my part as a last escape, but not be sorry. It's just a name.
So,
I've done my part.
I found Albert like you
Tell me
asked.
what I want to know.
Now will you answer my questions?
What kind of a man are you, newcomer? My son is dead, his murderer still loose, and you expect me to listen to your pointless natter. I want Albert's killer here now. Everything else will wait. Tell me you know who he is.
A fisher named Lewis.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Nah. Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will rue the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
Oh, sure. Let's have a fish. Like, to be honest, like, there are options like when you feel bad for the fish and try to help him out of his misery. But like, why the fuck would I do that? This is a fish and an ape. I don't feel bad for any of them. So, I know he's going to be over here.
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Alright.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Come closer, troubled.
You're some kind of, fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Nonsense.
Seems a little generic, don't you think?
I see many things, boy, and I will tell you them in detail for a small fee.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Alright, no, it's right.
Some other time. Maybe.
As you wish.
Fucking scammers. Yeah, you might be Peter.
Welcome
right?
to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I want Lois. Thank you very much.
You wouldn't happen to know a fella called Lewis, would you?
Do you expect me to know every darn man in this borg? Stop bothering me. I got paying customers here.
Fine, let me be blunt. Is this your note? I don't see any other bars around.
Look, outsider. I don't know who you are and what you want, but I do know one thing. Stop bothering me, or you'll be in a world of trouble. Capiche?
I mean, you're like 80 years old. You're not exactly a scary person, Peter. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Goodbye. Alright, let's just go with goodbye, I guess.
Bye.
Okay, just let's go to the fucking mine palace. Bar owner is adapted to Lois. Lois left the crime scene. Lois, the insmouter that killed Albert Troglodyte, may be hiding in the bar in Oakmont Port. And now I have the dialogue option I need.
Didn't I tell you to stop snooping around? Buy a drink or get out.
You did. But I found out more about Lewis Flynn.
Are they making him thicker out of town these days? I told you, I ain't saying squat. Go away.
You're harboring a criminal. You want him gone, I can help.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Drock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key.
What a loyalty between friends.
You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
I don't give a damn about the creatures. Wait, sorry?
What the? Get them! Oh! What the? Get them! Oh!
You're not interactive at all, huh? What the hell are you carrying? Why do you have a bag full of garbage on you? And alright. Like, this inn is fucking disgusting. It wouldn't pass a hygiene test. I mean, you don't even have a wall here. What a cozy place.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles
aren't you
Reed, private
handsome?
investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Drach. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down.
Why do you call anyone ape?
For now.
Like,
But no, if you
apes
reach
are
for
at
your
least a
gun, you'll
little
hit the
cute.
floor faster than you can say poetic
Just look
justice.
like
I got nothing to hide.
exactly. How did it all happen? You killed Albert. Why? Why do you look like that?
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
Let me
no,
put this
no,
like
I'm
this.
sorry.
You're not looking
I
different.
didn't know
You're
how to
looking
ask.
fucking ugly.
I've never met someone like you
You
before.
look like a fucking half.
I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we
In
are.
other games, people like you are shot on sight. Like, how did it all happen? You kill Albert. Why?
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall.
I'm sorry about the interruption. I'm just going to check my Twitch if it's really. I'm online. All right. How did it all
Start
happen?
at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Like, so Paul killed Will, and you killed Albert. Because like they found some Cthulhu shit on the bottom of the ocean, and from what I'm seeing here, it just brings out the primitive instincts in people. Meaning the ape is an ape, the fish is, I don't know, shark, whatever, just stalking his prey. And the people are basically apes too, right? Your actions look deliberate.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Why do your people hate troglodytes?
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed.
Two of them.
We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as
Just
hospitable.
reduced ape
We
population
needed
by
jobs,
50%.
food, medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
Well, you did it, and now you will suffer for it too. What's the
You mentioned
grand
a
family?
grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
Let me be like straight with you. If your family looks like you, I don't give a damn ass if they starve. I'll think about it, alright?
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
Sure, why not?
It turns out I
I
arrived
mean, I'm going
here
to rat you
unprepared
out
for
anyway, but I'll
business.
take the bullets.
You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed.
Actually, you know what? 4 bullets? 4 bullets. you want to buy your life for 4 bullets? Like, if you gave me like a box, then maybe. Like 4 bullets? No, thanks. I am pretty sure Troglodyte will give me more. I was thinking, I think I'm just going to play this game like a dick, because after all, it's all about myself. It's all about my protagonist. Right? I came here for fucking answers. I didn't came here to be fish charity. So hey, at least apes are paying good, I guess. Fuck you. So, Mind Palace, right? You cannot go to the NPCs yet. Albert, Louis was affected by hysteria and Albert was murdered. So Louis was aware of his action. Louis said, well, that's not true. He was mentally affected, like at least that's what he said. But he also said that he ate it. Let's just go with this one. Oh my god. Louis deliberately murdered Albert. Psychic influence or not, Louis was out to murder Albert the Troglodyte. He had a motive too, to mutual hatred between Innsmouthers and the Troglodytes. I must tell Robert Troglodyte the truth and bring the murderer to justice. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit too tight, but the other option is like, there is no evidence for it. Like, he is saying that he was affected, and he might have been affected slightly, but the way he did the murder, the way he pursued the poor ape, and all of the shit talk he has against the apes, it's like, yeah, sure, tell me how you weren't yourself, right? So the murderer is that lie. The murderer is in the bar. I've seen some strange creatures set up. Let's just go with this one.
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I
Because the police
digress.
sucks in this place.
Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I mean, like, the police usually sucks in all Lovecraft-esque stories. They're just now complete idiots. Sometimes corrupted, sometimes influenced. That's just dumb. Well, look at this. Like, the murderer is like 2 blocks away. The body of the deceased son is 2 blocks away as well. And they couldn't find it? Like, what? I'm trying to find the source of my visions. I'm investigating cases of insanity. I think the first one is more correct.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Why a geological expedition? The link between visions and hysteria.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
The link between visions and hysteria. Do you think the flood is a natural discovery so far?
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
The murder and the expedition are linked.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Tell me more about the expedition.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
Like what?
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Let's talk payment, because that's our top priority
What
here.
about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
I always hated this concept, ever since I played the first Metro. Simply because, basically the game then forces you to shoot your currency at enemies. It's like stupid. And you cannot buy more bullets, because then you would have to spend bullets to buy bullets, which doesn't even make sense. And one more thing, like if bullets were that like valuable, why would you even use them then? Like everybody is shooting like madmans, but basically they're just shooting money. It doesn't make sense anymore.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Yes, sir, I already forgot.
I've said everything I know.
Okay. I got a revolver. Nice. Nice one. Does it like do more damage or something? I can craft my own bullets. That's nice. But trusty 6-shooter Bolt Model D, nicknamed the Widowmaker, uses powerful 44-43 cartridges. Okay, but there are not statistics, so I don't know which gun is actually more impactful. Okay, what I'm going to do now? We have a lore then. City correspondence documents. Albert Troglodyte. Well, we've already read this. Casebook. Lost Expedition. Robert Troglodyte founded an expedition to discover the origins of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont, contact blah blah blah. Let's go do it. Can I go to the city now? Did you leave the blockade? You actually did. You actually did, alright. So I can go to the city? Interesting. was cool though. Like Cool doesn't have mouth like this. Cool is very humanoid look like, except the squid face of course and the wings, I don't know. So my bet is this is the dragon. The literally old god, because Cthulhu is old god. What about troglodyte from the expedition? Oh, I've already read this. Costume unlocked. They were nice. So these are the boys,
Crew
right?
of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
I don't know what Semper Fortis means. Let's find out. Come on. Semper Fortis. A common but unofficial motto of the US Navy. Latin origin, always powerful or always courageous. So something like stay brave, bro. My diary part 1. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops, only remember the screams and the metal creaking. Water filling the decks and my headache. The worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed drowning. A navy piece of a boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half-mad and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real. But my memories are true. My strange powers are gained after that ordeal. Prove it. I found something horrible on that island. Something old and dark and slithering. And it still haunts me. So that's why in the original cutscene, faces of all these sailors were like drowned and disfigured and basically dead because they all
Crew of
died.
the Cyclops.
And you were the only one that survived.
Semper Fortis,
right?
brothers.
Anyway, what a lovely, lovely motel room. I mean, I take it because there are no like pieces of seaweed everywhere. Alright, what's this? Laudanum.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Well, don't drink it then. Oh, look, I have something. Oh my god, you look handsome in this gangster one. I can't wait for the new Mafia remake. King's Robes unlocked by story progress. My cats are bonkers though. They were. Alright, fisherman. Help the police officer get crime scene photos in the extra hours case. I can be the policeman of Oakmont. Why not? Plague doctor, because yeah, that's like very handy always. Just to help with your social distancing, I guess. Master Slot. Find and return all the books. Blah, blah. What do you have? I have newcomer. Wait, this is what I'm reading, right? I have newcomer without a bat. Not bad, without a back. I have wing coat. Excuse me, what? I have Daver. I will go with this one. Because, why not, right? I got supplies, nice. And more supplies. Amazing. Okay. Half functioning mirror. Oh, look. Mr. Reed. It seems that you overextended yourself while conducting an investigation for Mr. Troglodyte. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Signed, Johannes. Okay, Mr. Vandenberg. Say hi to Yennefer for me. Alright, let's just take supplies from this conveniently unlocked room. And everything else. Charles W. Reed, private detective.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
This is a fucking cool room. Tomb in the ruins. Local women were talking about the ruined house in the central cover site near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. They said the ghost of the house owner and his family still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who tried to settle in those ruins have gone mad. Case, Mystic Tomes, alright. So... Mystic Tomes, side cases. Alright, so there is a haunted house somewhere, why not? Sure. Wait, stop smashing it. This is weird, because like, usually use E for like interaction and mouse click for attack, and in this game it's other way around. Book in the bank. Talking with locals is never easy, but this old chap was one of the queerest yet. He was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place of the city and paid enough to keep it there until the war ends. And if it is abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guardian. I'm guessing he meant the abandoned bank building in the northern Advent on the Forefathers Street between Heelong Street and Vinehelf Avenue. Alas, it would be too dangerous to go there by myself. Look in the bank, evidence updated. So, we're going to be looking for the mystical books, mystical tomes. Ah, that makes sense now. Alright, we'll just take this one, and look at this. Building the church was his redemption. Day after day he worked without payment, carrying stones and putting them in the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. At night when he returned to his house behind the church he could not sleep. The book his ancestors brought across the ocean called. When the church was built, the priest found him hanged on the bell ropes. But the book is still waiting for someone to come and read it. His house is in central Salvation Harbor, on the old church road between Seven Oaks Street and Windhelm Street. Still has had bad fame, and no one wants to live there even after the flood. Alright, so this is another case for the book. Anyway, I'm going to make a break right here. Be right back.